Hello, beautiful people. This video is brought to you by the most famous question that I receive: how to burn fat in my midsection, how to slim down my midsection, how do I get a flat tummy, how do I get a bikini stomach, how do I look good in a two-piece. However you word it, that's the most famous question that I receive today. Okay, so I know when I had a hanging belly, I didn't really have a lot of confidence. I didn't really like the way my body looked in certain clothes. I would always suck it in and try to hide it the best way I knew how. So the number one way you can start to work towards slimming down your midsection is have a healthy, nutritious breakfast within 30 minutes of waking up. Okay, so my main breakfast that I love to have when I wake up is my healthy meal replacement shake. It's very low in calories. It helps me meet my protein intake, and it gives me all of my recommended daily allowances of vitamins and nutrients, and it helps me stay full, you know. So if I'm full and satisfied, then that will prevent me from overeating throughout the day. So I would say that is the number one tip. Number two, this one is huge. We must cut down on our sodium and salt intake. So when we eat a lot of sodium and salt, it causes us to look and feel bloated in the midsection, and it makes us retain water. So a lot of sodium can be found in processed foods. So most people, you know, we're on the go. We live a fast-paced lifestyle, and we don't really have the time to, you know, prepare our meals at home. But we do have 168 hours in a week, so you can find the time to prep your meals. Set aside 2 hours out your week to prep your meals, so you can be successful in your journey. So when we go out and we get food that's already pre-packaged, or frozen meats, or food at restaurants, it's mainly processed, and it contains a lot of sodium, and it makes us look and feel bloated in the midsection, and it does no good for our waistline. Okay, and the same thing with sugar. It's the same thing. So the sugar and high carbohydrate intake, if we're not highly active, then we won't get a chance to burn off those carbs, and they will turn into fat cells on the body. Okay, so that's number I guess you can say 3 and 4, the sugars and the carbs. And number 5, hydrate. I cannot say this enough. Hydrate. Okay, so when we don't drink enough water, then our bodies are going to retain the water, and that's also going to make us feel and look bloated in the midsection. And in addition to not drinking enough water, then it causes our bowel movements to be irregular. And if we're not having a regular bowel movement at least twice a day, then we're just holding on to waste and toxins. So if you're not pooping, then you are not losing. Okay, and here's another one that's really big, and this one was huge for me. It took a lot in me to cut down on my alcohol consumption, because I was a bartender, and I was staying up late hours to about 4 o'clock in the morning, drinking with my customers, getting some great tips because I was drinking with my customers. But alcohol contains a lot of sugar as well, and per every gram of sugar, it's equivalent to 4 calories. So not only is it high in sugars, it's high in calories as well, and it does us no good for our waistline and bikini bottom. Okay, so that is what, number 6, cut down on the alcohol. And then number 7, get active. This one is a no matter what. This is non-negotiable, okay? You must get active. You must get active. We have 168 hours in a week. I'm sure we can find some time, if we cut down on our Facebook consumption, find some time, at least 30 minutes, maybe 3 to 4 times out the week, to do some type of activity. Then that will also help our midsection. So I would recommend cardio. Can't go wrong with cardio. Preferably high intensity interval training. So if you're on the treadmill and you're trying to get your cardiovascular up, you can do intervals, 30 seconds of walking or jogging, and then 30 seconds of running. So it's going to really get your heart rate up and help you get into your fat burner zone, so you can burn more fat and get slim in the midsection. That is the goal. And number 8, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. Get you a fat burner that works, okay? The fat burner that I use, when I first started my nutrition plan and dropped my 30 pounds, I started to put on some lean muscle mass. So this was the first time around that I wanted to put on lean muscle mass, and I gained 7 pounds of lean muscle. Now, I had to eat a lot of carbohydrates to do this. A lot of carbs to put on some mass, and I noticed that I started picking up a little flab in my midsection. Now, at this time, I was not using the fat burner. So just recently, I started my weight gain program again, and I incorporated my fat burner that I love so much. I absolutely love this Prolessa, okay? If you do not have Prolessa, oh my God, you are missing out. This is the best fat burner that I've tried. I've tried 3 different fat burners, but nothing compares to this one that I use. And it also suppresses your appetite a bit. It curbs your hunger, and it works, okay? It's amazing. I have a 7-day supply if you just want to try it out. If you want to get 2 7 days, you can do that. If you want to get 3 7 days, you can do that. Or you can just ball out and get the 30-day fat burner, okay? So those are my top 8 tips on how to slim down your midsection. So get on a nutrition plan. Get you a coach that's going to push you and motivate you and encourage you and provide you with all the tools that you need to succeed on your journey, because this is a lifestyle change. This is not a diet, and I promise you, once you get started, you are not going to want to go back to the unhealthy lifestyle that you used to live, because you are going to feel so damn good, okay? So if you have any more questions, and if you need a coach that's going to help you along your journey, I am currently accepting personal training clients. I am currently accepting new fit campers. I am currently accepting new Herbalife nutrition clients. I am currently accepting new 6-week body transformation challengers. So inbox me now, or you can comment on this post to get started on your goals, so we can talk about what you need and what type of nutrition plan is good for you. So I love you guys, and if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask. I have answers. So I hope you all have an amazing day. Love you guys.